You're listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. 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 Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic.
Hey, okay, welcome back. How's it going?
Back in the saddle again,
We're back.
Barry.
Season 9, Episode 5 of Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. Barry Taylor here with Nick Reynoldson. RaptorsRepublic.com. Been a while. How's it going? How's things?
It's been a while, but already episode 5.
Already at episode 5, right?
Pretty crazy.
We're on pace for,
20?
6, probably. But it's going well.
Get your sixes. Come get your sixes. We got a 6 from here, six over there, six from the 6.
Drake, here is your royalty money. He wants to bring a WNBA team.
He sure does. I don't think we just keep giving him money, man.
You think he's doing okay?
These clothes are expensive, brother.
Did you see he's hanging out with Kanye and
Oh yeah, no, and Chappelle.
Yeah. All in his
Squash the beef at the
Bridal Path.
at Bridal Path Mansion.
Man, not bad.
Not pretty good, man. That's they got a concert to free Larry Hoover. And,
I was reading about that.
yeah.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out.
I don't think Larry Hoover's going to get out of jail.
I'm sure it's going to be a great concert, though.
Going to be a hell of a concert.
But I don't,
Or they'll beef again before the concert happens.
Yeah.
And we'll rehash all this all over again. And whatever it takes to get us more music from both artists, I'm in for.
Absolutely.
Thing one.
So I've been away for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been, I think on the last podcast, I'm pretty sure, not the All Handsome, the one before, you and I legitimately debated if this team could beat Miami in a best of 7.
When he said yes, too.
And we were confident that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know. It's been...
Not so confident this week.
No, I don't know.
Not on this episode, no.
Okay, I guess first of all, the return of Pascal Siakam was a bit rough until the Sacramento game.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts in general there?
He definitely helps our half-court offense, for sure.
Yep.
They just don't know. No one knows how to play with anybody right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm I'm trying to be very cautious of the things I say because the internet is full of psychopaths and racist lunatics. To be honest, it really feels like if Pascal Siakam was light skinned, it would be a lot different discourse on
I could
Twitter.
see that. I could absolutely see that.
Yeah.
For sure.
But people are saying we need to trade him because he can't play with Scotty. You're an idiot. So stop this.
That's crazy. Up until the Sacramento game, though, I will admit, full disclosure and transparency, I did send you a text after the Utah game and said, should we flip him for Ben Simmons?
And I said, hammered. I was like, absolutely, let's go. Trade him.
And then he goes 10 of 12 against Sacramento, and you're like, this is the franchise.
That's why I don't I don't tweet anymore when I'm drunk. I get emotional, I get mad, and then
yeah.
I was like, bring in Ben Simmons because that's going to help us in any way. That'll be better.
Yeah, desperate times. But then the Sacramento game happened, and I was like, we're going okay. But then Sacramento's a straight-up disaster.
Yeah,
Luke Walton's gone, and
fans are puking courtside.
You saw the video of the guy puking?
It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Man. It was like cartoon. It was like a cartoon just puking, like a Family Guy just puking all over the ground, and he didn't even move.
Good for him.
He just sat in his own puke until they came and cleaned it up and like, hey buddy, you have to leave. Like you can't be this drunk courtside.
Part of me almost looks at the man as an absolute inspiration and legend, because if you can afford courtside seats but still get that shit-faced,
yeah.
There's that's for sure new money. You know what I mean? Like you didn't
or need a drinking one of the two.
Yeah, something ain't right. But so I mean,
that guy took the pandemic off drinking. I think that was his first day out. Let's fucking go.
Hey man, he's a legend now. He's forever in Sacramento Kings.
Imagine you gotta go to your job on the Monday after that. Hey buddy, we saw you on the big screen.
Wow. Yeah, and then so I mean that's that. And I respect the Sacramento Kings fans.
I thought you were gonna say the organization because you
well,
can't.
No, not the organization, but the fans for sure, because they've obviously put up with a lot of garbage. Even going back to the Lakers series when they were robbed of Game 6.
Yep.
and then they were threatened to move a bunch of times, and then you know what I mean. There's this small, loyal fan base that just keeps having bad luck, or you know, a shitty organization.
It's
I guess,
a shitty organization.
Yeah,
I mean, you could have Luka on your team right now, and
oof, yeah.
you know, now well, you know what? Now Luke Walton can follow the Grateful Dead around the world and
There you go.
and enjoy.
But then the Golden State game happened, and out the gate, that one was tough. Kind of started to get like interesting at a couple points, but then you know, Golden. Let's be honest, Golden State's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so you know, whatever.
Yep.
And we had OG wasn't playing. You know.
Yeah. What we're really seeing is like, wow, OG is very important to this team.
Yeah. It's a lot of ups and downs.
It's the growing pains. This is what I mean. We have to check ourselves as podcasters, Barry. We can't we can't get too high and or too low. It is we got to stay calm, cool, and it's Masai warned us, man. He's like, listen, this is about growth. It's going to be growing pains. It's going to look beautiful. It's going to look terrible some days, and we saw all that in this past week. So
That road trip, a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
I guess. Scotty Barnes has looked great though, you know?
Yeah.
Some ups and downs. He is ranked right now second in ESPN's rookie rankings.
Who's above him? Evan?
Mobley. Yeah, Evan
And
Mobley.
Evan Mobley's out too.
Yeah. You know who's not in the top 10?
Cade Cunningham?
He's 3.
Oh,
Jalen Suggs.
Oh yeah. Well, that's okay.
You know?
Jalen Suggs.
So,
That's all right.
again-
Can you imagine we drafted Jalen Suggs? What this fan base would be doing
Dude.
after a slow start?
That's why you just let Bobby and Masai do their thing, and the rest of us just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
So here we are. But yeah, second overall. Man, I mean, if anything, don't you kind of just watch him and you're like, dude, just shoot more.
Well, Nick Nurse even said, "I want you to take in more threes," and he did not do that. He was like, "Nah."
He's so good though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I do think he's a little bit tired. Like I
You think so?
Yeah, man. Like he's never played this much basketball before.
It's a lot, and it's NBA basketball.
It's goddamn men.
Yeah. It's funny too, because in the press conference after, I think it was a Golden State game, might have been the Sacramento one, they were asking Nick Nurse about his minutes, and he's like, yeah, he's going to get a lot more, so he better be ready.
Good.
Kind of thing.
I love it. Sink or swim, baby. That's how it's got to be, right? Like throw them to the fire. That's how you learn.
Yeah,
That's how you get better.
Definitely.
I don't want to talk about this, but I think we should.
Well, sure.
I warned my girlfriend about getting a Chris Boucher jersey. I warned her.
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you sure this is the one you want for Christmas? You want Chris Boucher?"
Yeah.
You know, yeah, of course. Good Canadian boy.
On paper, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and it did at the time.
At the time, it absolutely made sense. Sure.
And we were happy for him. All the commercials he was getting, it was great. And now I'm like, you forgot how to play defense, man.
Also, his Mary Brown's Chicken commercials are kind of shit. Like he's not. His acting's off. You know.
I mean, well, he's supposed to be a basketball player, Barry. So
yeah. Touche.
I'm not too worried about his.
Well, that's what I've taken away from Chris's season so
Terrible
far.
actor.
Is that he has not lived up to the hype when it comes to his chicken commercials.
Though, listen, rotation and all that stuff aside, like on defense, what makes me more mad is does he not know how tall he is?
No.
Does he not like why are we always jumping at 3-point shooters? You don't need to do that.
It's a great point.
Like literally, I'm just like, can we not do that?
There's a lot of things that they just look so disorganized, and you're like, how are you?
What's happening?
What's going on here, guys?
Yeah.
Like you're better than this, you know?
Yeah.
And then they have these moments where they show like their greatness, and you're like, yeah, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know? This is what we see.
Yeah. Because it's not like we're talking about all these new pieces. I'm like, it's just Scotty Barnes we're adding in there. Like,
Yeah. I mean, right now we're 2 games out of a playoff spot, or out of the 8th spot. Sorry. How's your gut right now? You thinking we're still making the playoffs?
yeah, I still think we're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's all gonna start coming together, man.
Same. I could see that. All in all, it was an interesting couple weeks. But could we beat Miami in a best-of-7 series? I don't know.
Absolutely not. We can't, Barry.
I have lost that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we definitely. That feeling lasted 3 days, buddy.
But we were confident, though.
Yeah.
Very confident.
Oh, yeah.
Based on how the team was going at the time.
And maybe OG comes back and we're back. And you're like, yeah, we're taking it all, baby.
Yeah. The first 4 games Siakam played were just not good.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Sacramento game changed everything. And then Golden State, he was like rough in the first half, but kind of picked it up, you know? So
Yeah.
the guy's going to be fine.
He's gonna be fine. He's awesome.
He is.
And they'll all learn. They'll learn where to be on the floor, and like the spacing is not great, and it is what it is. There's giant men. You're just so long and big, and everyone like, get the hell out of my way. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do.
It's true.
We'll figure it out.
Kem Birch has had a couple good games.
Yeah, dude, his floater is fire.
Yeah. And then you mentioned to me too that I didn't see this that Eric Flynn was going off.
Yeah, Eric Flynn had some things to say.
Did he?
Yeah, he said, "I'm not gonna." We retired the Eric Flynn readout last year, and I'm not gonna do it. But he snapped. I think he was arguing with people in the comments, like go Google some shit. Like he's telling people to Google it.
Okay, all right.
And then people like, your son is trash. I was like, good Lord.
Oh, I don't agree with that.
Oh yeah.
He did. Did you see against Golden State late in the game? He had like hit a layup, or he was going in like on an angle, and he hit it off the side of the backboard.
Yes,
like
I
a
did see
layup
that.
off the side.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's just
yeah.
like, I was like, don't do that.
No. But Eric Flynn, as always, sends his prayers to Raptors Nation. He prayed for the coaches. He prayed for the refs for some reason. He really doesn't like Natalie Sugo, I think her name is. He doesn't like that lady.
Interesting.
Yeah. But
Interesting.
He sent prayers for her.
Okay.
I don't know if that means he's going to kill her, but sent a hit out on her. But
Hey, man. Marathon, not a sprint.
exactly. It's a long season.
We're still making the playoffs.
We're still making the playoffs.
Still making the playoffs.
Thing 2.
OVO released some gear, some Raptors gear.
They sure did.
That jacket is pretty intense. I'll say that. That's would you say it is $1,500?
$1,500. Sold out, by the way. So
Of course it is. All right.
It's sold out.
Okay. All right.
I'm like that jacket. I feel like only Gary Trent Jr. could wear that shit. Like I don't know who could pull that off, but God bless you if you're walking the streets of Toronto in that jacket.
Yeah.
The hoodies are $228.
Wow.
And they're all sold out except for the gray.
Wow. All right.
And these are full size runs, so they go to double XL.
Good Lord.
So
okay.
from extra small to double XL.
Huh.
All them bad boys are sold out. $68 for a t-shirt.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They're not sold out though?
Oh, they're gone.
Oh, okay. All
Purple's gone, red's gone, gray's gone, white is gone.
right. Damn.
Yeah. Man.
That's impressive.
But it's the owl with the Raptors claws behind it is really cool, and I also like big fan of the pants. $148. For
Sold
the
out?
sweatpants. No, you can still buy sweatpants aren't selling that good. I don't think.
Interesting.
You can still buy them.
Okay.
Yeah, and this was the cool one, which kind of mimics the jacket.
Yep.
With the skyline with the sunset.
It's a nice t-shirt.
Sold out.
Hey.
So that's why I'm saying we got to stop putting so much money into the Drake jar.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
He's doing good.
I'm not opposed to it.
He's doing good. And it's been 9 years and he hasn't sent us shit yet.
No.
Hasn't invited us over to play ball.
Nothing.
No.
It's bullshit. Okay. Ben, would you personally, if they were available, get any of this stuff?
No.
No.
I mean,
do you own any OVO gear?
I own Raptors OVO scarf that my girlfriend bought me, but I have, I have
that's
not
nice.
myself purchased any OVO gear.
Yeah, I like that scarf. I haven't either. Not opposed to it by any means.
I just find it weird, like
it is a bit weird
because it's like, it's, you know what I mean, like he's just a dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not in OVO. I don't want to wear your shit.
No.
I'm
not rooting for you.
I'm not. I mean, I am rooting for him.
Yeah.
I do root for him, but I'm like, I'm not on your payroll. I'm not in OVO. Like, it feels weird wearing an owl on me.
I don't know. Rooting, like, I support him. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
love his work and what he's done for the city. But if I saw him on the street, I wouldn't be clapping and be like, "Let's go, let's go." You know what I mean? Like, I'd just be like, "Thanks, man."
I mean, this is before he was Drake, but I've met him on the street,
Yeah.
Before he was like when he could just walk down college, like
Right.
leaving the mod club, walking with two of his boys. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah,
That must have been a while ago.
yeah. He was actually there to watch a Wale concert.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's how long ago that was.
Wow.
And he dapped us up, and my buddy Mark stepped on his shoe, and I was like, well, that we could have been friends with Drake, man.
You know what, man? I've been thinking about this more. I meant to tell you this actually. As someone who is strictly a white shoe guy,
Yeah.
and I've recently, in the recent months, just been really focused on keeping it clean because I've been just getting in the bad habit of as soon as I get dirty, I just get a new pair.
Buy a new pair, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is not, smart.
Sustainable, no.
Right. No, it's
Yeah.
not a good idea at all. So I'm like really focused on keeping them clean and you know what I mean? Trying to break that habit of just getting new ones. And you have a joke about being at a club in Scarborough when you stepped on someone's shoe and the guy.
Yeah, wanted to kill me, yeah.
I get that now.
Oh, yeah.
As someone who tries to maintain
Yeah.
clean white shoes.
Dude, and you're just wearing superstars. You're not wearing
Yeah,
like
no, they're not. They're like $100 exactly.
Jordan 3s or anything like that, right?
Yes, exactly. And like I've had just random strangers, like accidentally tap my shoe, and I'm just like, well, all right, now we're about to fucking throw down,
Oh, yeah,
And,
dude.
So I get it.
Oh, I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, I look at the outing that I'm going on. I'm like,
Yes.
Are we going to be in a crowded place? Well, I'm not going to wear these shoes then.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I have a like an outdoor pair. You know what I mean? If I know there's going to be potentially dirt or
Yes.
dust or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
I have a pair for that, and then I have my regulars.
Your nice pairs, yeah.
Yeah.
You can get some Jason Marks cleaner.
Okay.
Phenomenal stuff.
Sure.
Just a little shoe tip there.
You know what's interesting is how hard it is to find shoelaces.
It is very hard. I agree with that.
You know how fucked up that is? Like
Yeah.
no shoe stores. Foot Locker might have them every once in a while. They have them, but
Yeah.
like the Adidas store does not carry shoelaces. Champs does not carry shoelaces. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
at least the one on Young Street that I went to. And I'm just like,
It is. When was the last time you saw people selling shoelaces?
you know what I mean?
That's true.
And shoelaces get dirty more easily than the
But you can wash them.
I mean, you can, but then it's like I'm gonna relace my shoes every time.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I got to relace them if I'm buying new ones, but so yeah, I get why he hasn't invited us to his place now.
Remember,
if
my
Mark
boy stepped on his
stepped
goddamn
on his shoes. It's all making sense now.
Dude, I saw it in his face too. He's like pumped, like, "Oh man, you're so sick," and like dapped him up, and I saw his face change when he felt the
Fuck
pressure
yeah,
on his
of
shoe.
course
He's
he
like,
did.
"All right, boys, good night." And
Of course it did.
fucked off.
Absolutely, I get it. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's also my brother sold Wale weed that night too.
What?
Yeah, I swear to God, dude. Yeah.
How did that happen?
We went to Subway before the concert, and Wale was just in the Subway eating.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're like, yo, and he's like, are you coming to the concert? We're like, yo, Wale, what's going on? He's like, what's up, man? And he's like, yo, you guys got trees? And Dave was like, yep. He's like, we got to go to the car. And then my brother had exchanged numbers, not with Wale, but with the drummer in his
With his
band.
boy, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, he sold it to him? He didn't give it to him?
No, he gave it to him. He didn't
Yeah,
sell it to
I was
him.
gonna say. Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah. But he was like, yo, I'll burn one right now. And my brother was like, oh, you panic? He's like, I don't have anything rolled, man. It's in the car.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But fuck. Wow. Not bad.
Oh, yeah. But the logistics, you had to, this is before weed was legal. Like, you had to bring in weed into the club without getting caught, right?
Right.
It's a big deal, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. I remember getting tossed out of a couple clubs for rolling joints, actually. Or
they
just,
remember they take your weed,
yeah,
man?
that's what's worse.
Hard. I'm like, I don't even want to see this shit. Let me keep the weed up.
Yeah, I remember way back in the day, the Cool House. Do you remember that?
Oh, I
venue?
sure do, yeah.
I got busted rolling a joint at a concert there. And then one time at the former docks that, I forget what it's called now. I was in a stall rolling a joint and they cornered me.
They found you in the stall?
I know, that was fucked up.
That's fucking weird.
Afterwards,
shit.
I was like, wait a minute, how did they see me in the stall? Like,
They smelt it,
for
maybe.
sure cameras or some shit. You
Yeah,
know?
that's creepy.
Yeah, it was weird. But
Or they smelt it, maybe, and they're like,
Oh,
someone's
yeah,
doing
maybe.
some crazy shit in there.
I was just too dumb to be like, no, I was like panicked. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And,
It
flushed
was scary back then. You're like, I'm going to jail.
Um,
Look at us now, huh? Look, bring weed anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Blow fucking weed smoke in a police officer's face. You can't do anything.
We got thing 3.
What a segue. Speaking of smoke.
Oh, wow. That was unintentional. Look
Come
at us.
on. Fred Van Vliet was on All the Smoke. I did not hear this. You were telling me, though, it was pretty dope.
It's just incredible, man. Like the way this guy carries himself. So All the Smoke is Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson's podcast.
Yep.
And this one, like, this one, Fred was at the like OVO Center, like where they give press conferences. So he's just doing the full Zoom, like full hour and 20-minute Zoom, whatever from there.
Oh, nice.
Obviously because of COVID and all that stuff, right? But it was just cool because these two gritty guys are like, they respect Fred so much. They're like, we love you, man. You got it out the mud. They were so pumped about his paycheck, and like Fred had this really good line. And he's like, once Kawhi left, he's like, all right, I'm gonna get paid then. He's like, he's like, that's my thing. He's like, there's no more like fitting in and try to like, you know. He's like, once Kawhi left, he's like, all right, I'm gonna get.
That's great.
I get to do more shit now. I'm gonna get paid, right?
Oh man, good for him.
And they were like, yeah, so you got that big one, and then you're gonna get another one, and probably another one after that. Like, and he's like, yeah, man. He's like, honestly, he was like, when I did it, I was like, I get average 0 points for the next few years, and they can't rip up that contract at all. He's like, he's like, I had that for the first 2 days, and he's like, all right, man, I gotta get back to work and
that's so
get in
funny.
the grind and stuff. And it made me like really like think. I'm like, we're really lucky to have this guy take over for Kyle, man.
Yeah,
like, really, really lucky, and he just did so many like funny lines, like. He was just talking about how the parade was like, he's like 2 million people in Canada. He's like, I'm on the bus with Kawhi, Kyle, Drake, my girl, my mother-in-law, my brother. And he's like, I was hammered by like 10 a.m. He's like, I didn't know you could get this drunk this fast.
Oh man.
And he's like, when I got to the stage, we were wasted, man.
Damn. Yeah. Very lucky to have him. And he's played so well this year. Like, he's like,
oh yeah,
fucking,
man.
goddamn, man.
He's kicking ass. And they asked him about locking up Steph and stuff. He's like, I never say I would lock up Steph. He's like, but I defend him better than most people defend him, because I'm not going under screens or anything like that. I'm going over. I'm not gonna fall asleep, get him an easy threes. Like, I'm gonna be on him the whole game.
So good. He's got this little pass this year too that's new, where he like on a pick and roll, he like wraps around.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Over the guy.
Yeah. And it's almost kind of like a no look, but like around.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so fucking dope.
Him
like,
and Kem, like, they got good chemistry, man. Like,
yeah, big fan.
he bigged up Kyle. Obviously, he's like, that's my brother. He's like, it all started. He's like, I would go hard at Kyle every practice, and the respect built from there. And he was honest. He's like, I wasn't close with Kawhi at all. He's like, how did you? And he talked about how he was hurt by the DeMar trade too.
No way.
He's like, God damn. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, because he was in Vegas with DeMar when all that shit was happening. Yeah, so
wow.
He was kind of like, what? Like, this guy? We traded this guy,
Yeah, holy shit.
And then he
wild.
said, once Kawhi came, he's like, you felt it in the gym. He's like, anyone from trainers, everyone's like, we can win.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. And he admitted a bunch of times. Like, yeah, it's like, I was shit in the Philly series. That Kawhi carried us a bunch, and nothing but respect for that guy. And when he left, he hit us to the group chat. He's like, guys, I'm going home. And he's like, that's it.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, cool, man. Like, thank you. And then he's like, I'm about to get paid, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. It's a really good episode. You guys go check that out. I mean, that podcast in general is, I'm a big fan of it. But
Definitely.
Go check that out.
Do you think Fred's an all-star this year?
We got to get, our team's got to be in a little bit better shape before he's going to get those votes. But
agreed.
Do you think Kyrie Irving's going to get voted into the All-Star game?
No.
Are you sure?
Who the fuck's going to... There's not that many anti-vax fans in the NBA.
Right,
Is there? Are there? Like, I
don't
can't...
know. I just know these psychos know how to use the internet good. So.
No, I don't think so.
Because it's 50... How does it work? 50 and 50?
What do you mean?
Like fan voting and then...
Fans the starting lineup. Fans with the starting lineup. And
Oh
then...
my God, Kyrie Irving might get voted into the goddamn All-Star game.
Could you imagine? Oh, that's a good question.
Where is All-Star games in Cleveland this year, right?
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving makes his one game return to Cleveland in the All-Star game and fucks off again.
That would be nuts. Goddamn.
Anyhow, sorry. That was just in my brain.
Well, if he doesn't get in, Fred VanVleet should. How about that?
Yeah.
Thing four for the thing four.
Okay, we're a couple months into the season,
Yeah.
We're out here. We've had time to adjust and watch the new broadcast teams.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts so far on the new squad? I guess we can start with Sportsnet. What do you think of Alvin with Matt?
I think they're great, man. I think they're also building chemistry, and they're kind of figuring out like when to give and take, and you know, I've grown as a Matt Devlin fan, like from when he first came and took over from Chuck, and actually a really cool thing that we've never talked about is like I watched Bob McCowan's podcast, and he had Chuck and Matt on talking about it, just
sick.
the Raptors for like 45 minutes, and it was cool, man. And it really was like you could see Bob McCowan was kind of like, okay, Matt, you're still the new guy because Chuck's here, right?
Yeah.
You know, they're talking about Vince and stuff, so it's like Matt kind of had to take a back seat because Chuck saw the whole thing, and
yeah. The thing that took a while to get used to with Matt, I thought, was he was just too on board right away. Like he was too much of a fan right away, and I'm like, bro,
you just came from Charlotte, brother.
Yeah, I'm like, you've never watched a game. Stop this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stop acting like you care. You know.
Yes.
But now it's like obviously he's been around.
Yeah, he met the guys he knows. His relationships.
So
with these guys.
it's like believable now. You're like, yeah, okay, cool.
It seems genuine now. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then Chuck was just so great.
Yeah.
And so humble and just such an awesome broadcaster. That there's some of that too, but yeah, no, I've definitely grown. I'm down with Matty D. I'm in. I like it.
Yeah, me too, man. I mean, my favorite is Jack and Matt together. Like,
oh yeah, easily.
Nothing beats that.
No,
I love Alvin to death, but
yeah, Alvin's good. And like you said though, they're still working out some kinks, but he sounds really good. The one thing I'll bring up about all the new broadcasters is Amy Audibert. She's the shit. She is the goddamn shit. I don't like, she has like some kind of like, in a good way, like this like swagger, or like, I think it's just because, you know, she's got the history with Canada basketball and she's like proven and all this, but it's like, I don't know, she's just fucking great when she's on the sideline. Like I don't even know how to explain it. She's just like her shoulders, like she's like kind of holding the mic, her shoulders are kind of like on an angle, you know what I mean?
She's like, I could beat half these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
You want to play one-on-one? I'll dummy at least half the team.
Yeah, exactly. And half the time I expect her to stand and be like, yo, what's up? Or what, you know what I mean? Like she's just, I don't know, she's cool as fuck.
Calls Fred a midget. You're like,
she just looks like she fits in so well. Like exactly, like she could just hang out with all the players and be like, yo, what's up, Amy? You know what I mean? Like she's, I don't know. I'm a big fan of hers.
I agree. She's wicked.
She's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and like the other sideline report, like Kayla Gray's really great, of course. All the broadcast teams are awesome, but Amy Audibert, I'm a fan. She's, I don't know, she's just dope as fuck. I think
she knows what she's doing, and she's confident in talking about it. Like, you're not gonna bullshit her, right? Like,
no, exactly. Yeah. She can talk to literally anyone on the broadcast team, on the teams, like, and she can hang with anyone. It's just so. Yeah, she's, I don't know, just big fan.
Hell
Amy.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Say. And then everyone else is great. Everyone.
Oh yeah.
It's a good time. Good time to be a Raptor fan.
It is it's a great time, and because I steal all the games, sometimes I don't get to listen to our broadcast.
Well,
and man, but once in a while it's nice to listen to other broadcasts gush.
Yeah.
About our team. I don't know about our players.
No, of course we love that. Even just in general, as Canadians, we like when Americans praise us.
Yes.
So
exactly. Yeah.
One thing though, because you mentioned you stream, you don't get to see all the commercials. Have you seen the new TikTok commercial?
I have. I saw
with
it.
OG.
Didn't know you could even
never seen him speak that much in my life ever. Like he did 2 sentences in a row, and I was like, "Who is this?"
He's
like,
a pretty good actor too, man.
Listen, he's got it all.
Him and Gary, they look good together.
Yeah, not bad.
They look good.
But that TikTok commercial, it doesn't. I'm like, who is this man? Because I've never ever seen him talk that much ever in the whole 5 years he's been here.
It's just him setting him up to be a superstar, man.
Yeah,
he's on his way.
I'm in. OG's commercial work and Amy Audibert on the sideline. Highlights of me for me so far this year. Also, real quick, throwing this out there. We talked about this with Will, Lou, and Alex. Amy's not verified on Twitter.
That's weird.
What do you got to do?
I don't know.
What do you got to do?
Maybe this didn't apply to it. They're like, nah, who cares?
Still,
I know.
Twitter should be on this shit. Like there's someone who verifies with Twitter.
Twitter Canada should be like, but you only watch Leafs games or some shit?
She should have been verified for being on Team Canada, for fuck's sakes. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
And now she's a national pro.
I'm telling you, just watch hockey. Whoever's at the top there.
Yeah, it's so
just
true.
Hockey fans.
Wild. Just come on.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, Twitter? Let's go.
Let's go, Twitter.
Think 5, think 5.
All right, our last episode
Mm-hmm.
was the All Handsome team.
Yep. Y'all either love it or hate that episode. And we
And
don't care either way.
Yeah, we didn't. We did it. We did it. We're still alive.
Yep.
We came out unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
There were some shots fired,
Couple shots fired. That's
as
okay.
there are every year.
We'll take them.
As there are every year. But guess what? It's not going away.
No.
It is not going away.
Put on our vest for that one. We're ready.
So we we've got to review the results now. And all in all, I got destroyed.
Yep.
I think on every single one.
Sure did.
But let's
recap anyways. I told you would.
I didn't think it'd be. Oh no, I got the first one.
Yeah. Well, why did you get the first one, Barry?
Corey Joseph over Ben Simmons.
I might as well have picked goddamn Kyrie Irving in this one.
73% of the people who voted picked Corey Joseph to start over Ben Simmons on the All Handsome team. That is my one victory.
Mm-hmm.
Now it gets a little
One-sided.
I mean, listen, Delano Banton versus Gary Trent Jr. You had Gary Trent Jr. He received 83% of the votes.
Good-looking kid, man.
Okay,
You saw him in that TikTok commercial.
sure. But Delano Banton is handsome, okay?
Yeah, but he's not as handsome as Gary
And
Trent.
the man is local, okay? So I was,
Yeah, you're pandering.
Pandering a little bit.
Still
couldn't
got
even get a
whooped.
pander vote.
Nope.
And then, as I mentioned, if you're on Reddit at all, it's all anything that comes out about him growing up in Rexdale or Toronto talks about how he was a ladies' killer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because Gary Trent didn't live there. That's why.
Okay. Well, that one didn't go well.
If Gary Trent was from Rexdale, Delano would be the best wingman of all time.
Okay. Forward. You had Kelly Oubre Jr. I went with Kevin Love. 71% for Kelly Oubre Jr. Like at this point, I feel like they're just being like, yo, Barry can go fuck himself. We're all on Team Nick here. Because it's kind of the pattern that continues for the rest of it. Yuta Watanabe, Precious Achua. I mean, I knew this one was kind of...
Yeah, this one, you knew.
Yuta got 80%. Okay, that's fair. I get it. I
And
mean,
the rest was Precious's family. God's gift was in there voting.
center, I do not agree with this, but you had Evan Mobley. I had Dwight Powell. 57% for Evan Mobley.
Let's go.
Coach. Disrespectful.
Whooping.
Okay? Disrespectful. You had Imi Udoka from Boston. Of all, we're supporting Boston
I told you it hurt me.
people now, okay?
I told you it hurt me.
I had Dwayne Casey,
Uh-huh.
who we all know. We all know. We know,
Found that rock, baby.
okay?
Speaking of pounding rocks, you see Isaiah Stewart trying to
Just
kill.
Beat the shit out of
Well, actually, that's the first time my girlfriend actually saw Dwayne Casey, like, I don't know, in 2 years or whatever. She's like, he looks great.
Thank you. Yes, he does.
Still, I'm sure she would still vote for Amy Udoka
Well,
over.
so did 74% of the people.
Yeah.
So congratulations to you. You basically picked the team. I'll get the consolation prize.
You got Corey Joseph in there.
I got Corey Joseph.
Shimmied
Thank
in
you.
Corey Joseph in there.
Very humbled. Very humbled. But just to recap, your starting all-handsome team for this season is Corey Joseph, Gary Trent Jr., Kelly Oubre Jr., Yuta Watanabe, Evan Mobley, your head coach, Ime Udoka, and we both agreed that Zach LaVine is the sixth man. So there it is. That's the all-handsome team.
Hell of a team.
We did it. We made it out. We may have lost some followers. Who knows?
Good riddance.
Happens every year.
Who cares?
But guess what? Again, it's not going away. And I almost...
We'll be back again next year. And Dwayne Casey will be on the vote again.
Yeah, maybe we'll do the second all handsome team next week. We just keep doing it. One a month.
All handsome second team. You can't tell us what to do.
And I honestly, at one point, I was like, we should put up a poll. Like, do you like the all handsome team? But I was just like, that's going to be too.
No.
What do you think that would be like of the people that listen to this podcast that are like?
I think even the people that listen to this podcast, some of them hate this episode.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But again, I don't care. We're going to do it every year.
Listen, it's tradition. All right. You
want us to rate chicken sandwiches and burgers? Well, guess we're going to rate looks as well.
Exactly. It's a full service podcast. All right. But thank you to everyone who voted.
Yeah,
and
appreciate it.
participated. There were some votes, and
Still don't trust you guys about that whole Ben Simmons thing, but I get it. I get it.
You're listening to Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. Talking Raptors on Raptors Republic. Thing 6, many tricks.
Twitter questions. Thank you to everybody who hit us up on Twitter. Got some good ones once again. Oh, by the way, the burger segment is coming.
Yeah, we're gonna do it, guys.
We're gonna
100%. We're gonna rank the burgers.
Absolutely. And a quick shout out to Meta World Peace. Met him at a show at Comedy Bar. Said what's up, which was nice. Fan of the podcast.
Hell yeah.
Which is very nice. But more importantly, he's like, let's get the burger rankings going.
We'll do it.
So we gotta get going on that. I think we will rank Toronto burger spots. And if you have any suggestions, please hit us up.
And yeah, by the way, guys, we love when you guys like. Shout out to all the people that hit me up at Absolute Comedy and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool, man.
Hell yeah. No, appreciate it. First question, laser. Not really laser. Who has the better neck tattoo, James Johnson or Gary Trent Jr.?
Ooh,
Great question.
I'm gonna go Gary.
Okay, I'll go James Johnson just because I'm still bitter about the All Handsome team loss. So how about that?
That's fine.
Go fuck yourself, Gary Trent Jr.
It's just his son's name, and Gary's got artwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, beauty.
Oh, okay. I'm more of a cock that back and
That was nasty, right? I cocked that joint back and banged on him.
amen. Okay,
Oh, I'm more of a sidestep.
catch and shoot.
Catch and shoot.
Fair enough.
Take a 3. Mid-range pull-up.
Michael Nasamito. Sorry, Michael, I'm butchering your last name. My bad. Burger Drops. He hit us up. Rudy's. That's one of your go-tos.
Big. That's my favorite.
Maddie's Patties.
Fire. Goddamn fire.
And Harry's Charbroiled.
I haven't tried that, but Burger Drops is actually that's another restaurant, and there you got fire burgers too.
Okay.
He's not just saying Burger Drops is a spot
Oh.
down there in the Liberty Village.
Oh, interesting.
yeah,
Oh, there
they
you
got
go.
good burgers.
So he
too.
just dropped us 4 then.
Oh yeah.
Those could be the 4.
I haven't tried Harry's Charbroiled, but you can't go wrong with any of the 3 ones he said there.
All right. Thank you, Michael. We'll hit them up and
We'll rank them, baby. We're
let's do
gonna
it.
rank them.
Nick Davidson. Thoughts on LeBron's suspension?
He deserved it.
I guess.
Punch a guy in the face. Elbowed
Yeah.
him in the head. Gilbert Arenas had one of the funniest goddamn responses to that. He's like, yo, Isaiah Stewart, hell of a career, man. Pack your bags. It's like, you're going over to Turkey or somewhere. He's like, everyone knows you can't do that to the king. You did that to the king?
Yeah.
He's like, yes, the only people you can't do that to is the king. You can't do that to Kevin Durant and those 2 light-skinned boys in Golden State. God bless you.
That is great.
Yeah, he had a full 4-paragraph thing. He's like, you gotta wait till they grab you, and then
That's so
and then make it
fun.
look like you're tough. You can't be running around.
That's so fun because basketball. We've talked about this before. Everyone knows this. There's never really fights in basketball.
No.
You know, but he went for it.
he tried.
Yeah.
He was running,
He took out some men.
dude. Even when he sprinted to the locker room, oh, he's gonna come out the other side of the tunnel.
Yeah.
It was wrestling. It was
Full
amazing.
on wrestling. Yeah, that was. But yeah, I guess they both had to be suspended for sure, just because of how everything went.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
It's been insane. Nick, the main event. Who's more at fault, the players or the coach?
For us,
He doesn't say, but I'm guessing.
yeah,
The
the players.
That's a good question. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I think the players.
Yeah.
Nick Nurse can't go out and close it on the corner 3. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And they for some reason they're missing a lot of bunnies this year. You know what I mean? Like really close at the hoop shit. Just
Oh, precious Achua.
yeah, right. And I don't know. They're just in a funk. It's gonna go away.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll get in the groove.
Fuck yeah. Isaac. Now that there's Leila's.
Yeah.
What other local Toronto restaurants do you want to see in the ACC? What is Leila's? First of all, I'm not familiar.
That's the doubles. I was telling you. about.
Oh, got you. Other local spots in Scotiabank, I gotta say Heartbreak Chef for sure.
Yeah, get Heartbreak Chef in
Gotta
there.
be the go-to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is there no Osmos in? Not that that's a Toronto thing, but is there an Osmos?
I don't think there is an Osmos in there.
Oh.
Osmos is also poison.
Yeah.
If you put Osmos there, the bathrooms will be rammed, buddy, at the Scotiabank Arena.
Amazing. Yeah, so Heartbreak Chef, and do you have one? What's one of the burger ones?
Dude, you put a Rudy burger in there, I'm going to have one a quarter.
Dynamite Scott, I am Scoot. Who gets the biggest Toronto return pop, Serge, Norm, or Danny Green when they're grabbing their rings? And who is your favorite intentionally left out, the Groat? Serge, Norm, or Danny Green? I think Norm would probably get the loudest. I think in order would go Norm, Serge, Danny Green. Danny Green's getting the least.
Yeah,
Buddy almost fucking threw it away. You know what I mean? Like No, we'll never forget that, Danny. Just a heads up. Norm, both those guys, both him and Serge.
Norm and Serge are going to be loud as hell. I can't pick who would be louder. I think it's going to be very close, man. Like Serge was a goddamn like a public icon here too, right? Like,
yep. And he wanted to stay too.
He did want to say,
you know.
I mean, from my favorite is Serge, 100%.
Yeah. And he was just so good. I mean, they were both good, but he was like next level.
He's a man. He was so
amazing.
cool, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of fighting, and that motherfucker would fight you for real.
Yes. Goddamn. Okay. So we're gonna go Serge, Norm,
and Danny, who still hasn't got his ring yet.
Yeah, that reminds me of when Shaq was asked, or no, who was it? Yeah, I think it was Shaq. I'm pretty sure was asked, of the 3 Georgetown centers, how do you rank them? Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo. And he's at the time he goes, I don't know who's 1 or 2, but Alonzo's for sure 3.
That's great.
I was like, God damn. So Danny Green, right back at you, buddy.
Yeah.
Samir Shergill, trade for Siakam for Miles Turner.
No,
I don't want to trade the guy. Like, I know I drunkenly sent you a Ben Simmons, but I mean, I wasn't in the right state of mind. I don't want to trade.
But it's also, we weren't being real either. We're just mad at
No.
the fucking team at that point.
I don't want to trade the guy. No, I don't want to trade him.
No, I don't want. They'll figure out how to play together, man. It's gonna be all good. They're all very good at basketball. Just need some time to gel.
Yeah,
Get it together.
And that Sacramento game where he looked good, he was 10 of 12.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he was just.
I think
like,
Pascal Siakam's a better basketball player than Miles Turner is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm down with that.
So
I'm down with that.
we're
All
not
right.
trading that.
Josh Flowers. True or false? Scotty Barnes is fatigued and has hit his first rookie wall.
I think it's true. I mean, I think he'll bounce back. Like, I hope to God he does. There's a lot of games left in this
Shuts
season.
it down at the end of November.
Yeah,
Like, all right.
yeah.
Heck,
But
cool.
yeah, no, for sure he's tired, and this is welcome to the league, brother. This is part of it, right?
Yeah, it's science. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
he's a human being at the end of the day.
Yeah,
he's not a normal human being. He's a unbelievable talent, but
Yeah.
he's still human.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, even the world top class athletes are gonna get tired if you never played this much.
Yeah, hell yeah. Beam me up, Scotty Barnes. Final question. Coming to see a Raptors home game for the first time in 2 years, what concession stand do you recommend for food? We talked about this last.
The poutine was
The poutine.
Yeah, the poutine.
It's very good. There's for sure one on the main floor by the main entrance. I don't know if there's another one. There probably is, but definitely recommend that. And I'm not even a poutine guy.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You have any thoughts?
The smoked meat sandwich is really good. That
Okay.
was great.
Okay.
And then you can't try Leela's. Like, I think when we go on next Wednesday, I'm gonna take the boys down to Leela's, and we're all gonna get some doubles.
Okay. Either way, though, a lot of great options.
Mm-hmm. Just don't get pizza.
No.
Just don't get pizza, and you'll be all right.
You know what else threw me off? And I hadn't seen this before, was when they were playing, I'm pretty sure it was a Sacramento game, they had the pizza ads on the court.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen that before. Like, obviously it makes sense because the broadcast is controlling.
Oh,
the
the ads, yeah. They had a
graphics,
Hudson
you know?
Bay one there that freaked me out.
Oh, really? See, I haven't
Yeah.
seen that either. It makes sense. I was just too stupid. I was always like, oh, they have pizza in Sacramento? I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
no,
that's
it's
not a thing.
Canadian broadcast. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. Don't think anyone's gotten the free slice yet either.
Don't think we're getting it all year.
No. All right. That's going to wrap it up. Thanks to everybody who hit us up. We've got a show this Thursday at
8
Comedy
p.m.
Bar, 8 p.m. Our guest list is full. She's rammed, but there's still a couple tickets left. We'll tweet out the link if you want to purchase them. The show's going to be dope.
Yeah. Just go to Comedy Bar. Is it .ca?
.ca.
.ca and Comedy Record Showcase is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
8 p.m.
Happening at 8 p.m. on Thursday, Comedy Bar on Bloor. Would love to see you there. Okay.
I think let's go Raptors.
Yeah.
Let's turn the ship around here. Start getting some all-star votes for our guys going. That makes sense. And you doesn't feel desperate, because we're winning some games.
Love it. We're good. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Growing pains, ups and downs, baby.